Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Kyle here from SpeedBets, bringing you guys another video. Today we're going to be breaking down the Oktagon 72 card Vimola versus Ve3. Now, the Oktagon promotion is not one that I see a lot of people making videos on, not one that I see a lot of people talking about. I've been watching this promotion for a little bit. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm some fucking magical hardcore. I've been watching this promotion for years, but probably for the past like 4 or 5 months, I've been trying to get into more regional MMA, trying to give you guys breakdowns, bets, all that good stuff for everything that is entailed with the regional scene, because I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential there. Of course, we're talking about betting. This is not financial advice. If you're coming here for financial advice, if you're in financial hardship, like, don't. This is just for fun then, okay? Like, if you can't afford to bet, do not bet. This is just for fun. I'm giving you guys who I think is going to win the fight. Whether or not you're willing to bet on them is up to you. If you guys want to see what I am doing, what I think is going to happen based on where I'm putting my bread, you guys want to click that top link in the description, take you to the free Discord server. If you guys want the picks, the bets, all that stuff, the second link will take you to the Winnable. Totally free. You click that link, you join in, put in your email, put in your phone number. You can turn off notifications if you want to, but you get notified every single time that I post a bet. Posting baseball bets, hockey, all that fun stuff. It just sends it right to your text message. You can click the link in your text message. It'll open up the browser, take you right to it. You can see exactly what I'm doing before the lines move. Like, for example, I sent out Brandon Royval against Josh Van at plus 220. Right now, Brandon Royval is the favorite. You guys could have got that one in. And there's a ton of stuff like that. Every single week we're beating the lines. We already have a couple bets down for Oktagon. We have one 2-unit play for Oktagon, which is pretty rare. I don't do a ton of 2-unit bets, but I love the spot. It's an underdog bet as well. You guys will probably figure it out as we go through this card on the underdogs I'm picking. But yeah, let's get right into this card, man. I'm excited to talk about it. I'm not going to break down every single fight because there's a couple that have just popped up recently. I haven't done tape on all of them. I'm going to break down the ones that I did tape on Tuesday. So all the big ones that were listed then, and I'm going to, give you guys the picks, the bets, all that stuff. Let's get into it. I'm not breaking down some catch weight prelims. What are we doing? I mean, 11-5 versus 12-5, really? It's the best we got. Dude on the right looks like he has an insane reach. Maybe I will look into that. If this guy's anywhere near an underdog, I might just have to trust him blindly. But I actually, unfortunately, did look into this one right here. We have Alina. I'm going to butcher these names, by the way. I'm watching the commentary. The commentary's in, Czech, Slovak. I don't know the language. I can hear their names, kind of, but I'm going to butcher every single name, probably. We got Rosa versus Alina. We'll go with that. Now, Alina, her striking is a bit rigid, but she definitely is a prospect. I think undefeated as an amateur. Coming into this fight, she has power. One thing that a lot of the female fighters lack is, well, technique and power, but she has the power. Her technique's a little rough. I did see in her last fight, her debut, she got held against the cage by some jobber. She got held for all the first round. Then the third round, the jobber gassed out. She started landing the knees in the clinch, broke her down, finished her with some knees, really good tie knees. It looked good. It was a good performance. She got the finish, third round TKO. Rosa in her last fight, there wasn't a lot of shame about it. Lost to Lucia Zabova, I think is how you say that name. Undefeated prospect, was supposed to be fighting Lucy Podolova on this card, I think for the vacant belt, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it was for the vacant belt, because I don't think Lucy Podolova is a champion. I know she's garbage. She was going to lose to this girl 100%. But Rosa was holding her own. On the feet, she was cracking this girl, but her flaws came in the grappling. She got taken down over and over. Did a good job with the butterfly hook. Stayed safe from a couple armbar attempts early in the fight. But as the fight went on, she had her back taken, defending the rear naked choke with one hand across. Sorry, I'm also looking at my phone for the notes. Usually I have a 2-monitor setup. You guys probably noticed I'm somewhere different right now. My whole mic setup is messed up out there. The echo is getting really bad. There's some electrical loop with my computer right now. I'm trying to sort that all out. We're moving this setup next week. So the videos, I won't be in this my girlfriend's bedroom, basically, is what we're doing right now. But yeah, super weird right now setup. But basically what I was saying is that she was defending the rear naked choke, and then she put her arm up a little bit too high, snatched the arm with that Kimura grip, transitioned to the arm bar, gave it up in the third round, very late in the fight. I mean, it was going to be a 30-27. It was going to be a 30-27. It wasn't really too close. She was getting grappled really heavily. But Rosa did look good on the feet, and she was fast. That's one thing I will say. These girls are both going to strike. I don't think Alina's going to take this one to the ground, although she should. If she wants to win this fight very easily, you take Rosa to the ground. She comes from a kickboxing background, 35, a little bit slower, about the same height. I have to lean Alina here. I think she's definitely the upside. This is a match where the promotion kind of knows she's going to win. They're going to build her as a prospect. 1-0 in the promotion, going to move to 2-0, minus 400. I feel like it's a little steep, but it's probably going to happen. I don't really see a world where Rosa gets this one back here. They fed her to Lucia, the prospect, last time. They're going to feed her to a new prospect now. And poor Rosa, she keeps accepting these fights. This fight right here, this is my guy, Jakub Bafalski. This is my guy, I'm telling you. This is a prospect I've been watching for a while. Big fan of this guy. He's won me some money before. I'm a big fan of Jakub Bafalski. This dude's got heavy hands. He has his one loss is because he just made some stupid low IQ decisions. He kept jumping the guillotine and trying ninja chokes and shit. When Sami Zarabi was taking him down, this guy's like 4-3. This guy's a total jobber. He's lost 2 more after beating Bafalski. He was getting lit up on the feet. He wanted nothing to do with the striking, and then he was just spamming double legs. Jakub, he had the takedown stuffed. He has a really good sprawl, but then he just would shoot a ninja choke in for some reason, and he'd roll to the ground and give up top position. He lost the fight. It is what it is. He took his first loss. He's not some undefeated fighter worrying about protecting the record. He has the loss. I like to see that. Obviously 22, 10 years younger than Karol Rajsavi here. And let me just say, this dude, the only way I can describe this guy's style on the feet, because he's a primary striker. At range, this guy is just a victim. He literally just gets his ass kicked. Every single fight I'm watching this guy, he's getting knocked down, he's getting dropped, he's getting put out. This guy, I can't make it up. He just gets butchered on the feet. 8 losses, 3 knockouts. His last fight, we're watching the fight 2 minutes in. Eugene Blackdale, who's barely a fight finisher, just throws a good, crisp right hand, clips this dude, drops him bad. The guy, he deaded him. Literally deaded him in the first round. Put him down bad. And then for some reason, this guy's allergic to the ground. I don't know if he's worried about the ground game, the magical ground game of Karol Rajsavi. I don't know about you. I'm not really worried about going to the ground with this guy. I'm watching Jakub Bafalski interviews, translates and stuff. Basically, what he's saying is that he's going to be in control of this fight. He's going to be in 100% control. Whether the fight goes to the ground, stays on the feet, he's going to control the pace, he's going to control the distance. And I think he's just going to spark Rajsavi in the first round. I don't think he's going to need the grappling. I think he's going to feint a takedown. Rajsavi's going to drop the hands because this dude does the most terrible shit sprawl you've ever seen when he's trying to stop a takedown. He basically just starts running towards the cage preemptively. He's not even trying to meet the force to stop it, to drop the hips down. He just starts running to the fence. Bafalski's going to stop there, get him to the fence, uncork a big overhand right, put this guy down bad. He's got some nasty ground and pound. It's coming from miles away, so you could probably dodge it pretty easily, but I like Bafalski. He works the body too when he's got you in the clinch, kind of on the cage. The only thing is, he has to worry about Rajsavi in the clinch. This guy was getting brutalized in his last fight, I'm telling you. The second he grabbed the tie clinch, he just starts unleashing these knees and elbows. And I will say it was very impressive. He has a ton of grit in there. He's very strong. He keeps your head down. He keeps that plumb. And yeah, his clinch work is super good. If Bafalski gets in there, I'm going to be a little bit stressed, but I think Bafalski got this one. Give me him by first round knockout. Also, I didn't say for the first fight, I didn't say my method. I'm going to go the Alina chick by decision. She's got 30-27, or if not, maybe a knockout. I could see a knockout happening, but I don't really. Pro kickboxer, a K1 champion, 11-0 over there. I don't think she's going to get knocked out. But also, I will say most of Rajsavi's professional career has been spent at lightweight. Now at the age of 32, he's making the decision to come down. I guess, I don't know why I said 32, that was going to be some fossil age. But I don't think that's good for his chin. He's been knocked out at 155. He's been dropped bad at 145. I think Bafalski's got this one. I don't know, this one I didn't do a ton of tape on. We have Jamie Corretto taking on David Holsek. Now, Holsek is a guy, he's been finished alive. He's been finished in 4 out of 6 of his losses. Not the most durable fighter. He's got a loss to Andreas Gustafsson. We just saw him in the UFC. Absolute sport ruiner. Had the crazy boring fight with Chaos Williams, but whatever. He was being slightly more active than Torres Finney, so people are going to glaze him for it, but that was a shit performance. I don't care what anyone has to say about it. And Cordero, I got to pick Cordero for the sole fact that this guy is just willing to cheat. He's got 2 fights that have been, one's a loss, one's overturned. This guy's just willing to do gritty shit. His DQ loss is for a fucking soccer kick to a grounded opponent. And then his other one is for an elbow to the back of the head. This dude is willing to cheat. How can I not pick a dude who's willing to cheat? In all seriousness, though, I do think he's a lot more dangerous on the feet. I think he's got more ways to finish this fight. You see him take it to the ground. I think he's just a more well-rounded fighter. 33 versus 32, not a whole lot to talk about there. And yeah, I just think it's going to be a big, maybe a club and sub for Cordero. I think he's going to get this one done pretty easily. Give me a first-round knockout. So we have Daniel Skfor versus Lucas Alcina. I probably butchered Daniel's name. I mean, the guy's a dog. He's stepping in short notice. He's coming in for Frederick Vostrone. Vostrone, I don't know why he pulled out, some health concerns. The dude's roided up out of his mind. That probably makes sense. But yeah, Lucas was supposed to be getting fed to him. Instead, he gets an even harder fight. I mean, yeah, give me Daniel, first round knockout. I haven't even looked at the odds for this fight yet, but he's got to be like minus 2,000. I mean, this is just not a fair fight at all. This fight's going to last less than a minute. Next fight out, we have Bohan Velicevic taking on Ronald Parnezier. Parnezier, I don't know. It's not Saladin Parnezier, I know, but Parnezier, I think that's how you say it. Guys, give me the dog here. Give me Bohan Velicevic. This guy's a former UFC fighter. Losses to Darren Till and Jake Matthews have not aged too well. I won't lie to you. They did not age well. But dude, he just subbed Ian Serdou. Like, am I crazy? Serdou, that's a really good win. I forgot he did that when I was looking back at the fights. I was like, oh shit. Just sub Michaelitis. Michaelitis not that great. We all know him as the guy that got flying knee by Alex Pereira in the UFC. But he was also like super undersized, bouncing between weight classes, all that fun stuff. Aside from that, his wins recently haven't been too impressive for Velicevic. Whereas Ronald Parnezier, I mean, he's been rolling. Like, this guy, his only losses recently, he has 2 losses to Kaida. I, again, do not care about the names. I watch the fights, I understand. I know Kaida's fucking phenomenal. He's a phenomenal fighter. Can Parnezier do it? I'm taking the dog because I don't know that the grappling can keep up with Velicevic. This guy's been playing it safer. He hasn't been getting knocked out. He's not getting knocked out. He can avoid the power, hopefully, that's coming back at him from the guy just about 10 years younger. And I really do. I think he's got a good chance here. I think if he gets this fight to the ground, that's right where he wants it. He can go for the back take, sink in the rear naked. He can do a lot of stuff. We've seen this guy, Anacondas, from the front headlock. He's dangerous. And then Parnezier, he's also struggled to make weight in the past. He looked a little rough at the weigh-ins. He's coming up in weight. I know he's a big 155er. Is he going to be, the jump from 155 to 170, that's a big jump. Velicevic, we know this guy fills that frame. He's been filling this frame for the last 15 years. I'm going with the experience. I'm going with the age, the veteran savviness, probably the size too. I think he's going to be a little bit bigger. I know he's objectively shorter, but I think he's going to be bigger, more filled out in the frame. I think Parnezier is really good. I think this guy's definitely got a future. But I don't think he's ready for a guy like Velicevic on the ground. Velicevic by submission, round 2. We have Ivan Buchinger taking on Vladimir Lengal. Guys, Buchinger, if you've not watched his fight, super entertaining fighter. This guy's nasty. You see, he has 44 professional wins, 10 losses. This guy was the Cage Warriors champion when Conor McGregor knocked him out in the first round to claim that title, to start the Conor McGregor legacy. This guy was there before him, already the champ. You think Conor's old? This dude's old, man. Buchinger been doing it forever. This guy's been in the sport for years, whereas Lengal, he is old as well, but he only has 12 professional fights. I mean, how am I supposed to take this guy? Buchinger, his chin isn't the best. He's been knocked out a lot. We're talking 7 KO, TKO losses. All right, now you got to hear me out here because I'm telling you that a minus 200 dude who's 40 years old and has been knocked out 7 times, I'm telling you this guy's the pick. This guy's grappling is nasty. I said this about the last one. Buchinger is even better. This guy is at the top of the division for a reason. He's number 5. The lightweight division is not full of jobbers. The lightweight division is stacked. And I think that Lengal is in for a rude awakening. I think this guy's going to get choked out. Give me Buchinger first round submission. This is a dude with 25 professional submission victories. I'm not doubting him. I didn't doubt him then. I wasn't familiar with him then, but I didn't doubt him then. I'm not doubting him now. Buchinger to submit Lengal. Let's call an actual submission. What has he been doing recently? It's a lot of rear nakeds. He got a Bravo choke. Jesus Christ. He's got north-south, anaconda, Bravo, Darce. This guy literally has every choke in the arsenal. I'm just gonna call, we'll go simple. We'll call rear naked. He's gonna work to no. We're not doing that. We're gonna call a head and arm triangle. He's gonna work to side control. Lengal's not gonna want to give up the back. He's just gonna squeeze the shit out of him from the side. Give me that head and arm triangle choke for Buchinger to make it number 45 in the win column. We have Mahmoud Muradov taking on Patrick Kinsel. Now, guys, Mahmoud Muradov, obviously everyone knows him from the UFC. What was his downfall in the UFC? Do you guys remember? What was that point in the UFC where we started looking at Mahmoud Muradov and we were like, oh, maybe he's not that great? Was it when GM3 took him down over and over and over and submitted him? Gerald Meerschaert? Or was it when he fought Kyle Barallo and we all kind of agreed, like, yeah, this dude's fucked. He's just going to get taken down and subbed. And then he got taken down and then he got cut. He started knocking out some bums. We want to talk about his last win that got him this fight right here against Kinsel. Who did he knock out again? Oh, yeah, 41-year-old journeyman. It was a good shot. He rocked him with an overhand right. The dude's like shaking, like he's trying to wake back up. He goes in for a takedown. Mahmoud shoots a beautiful knee up. It was a great one. It was a good knockout. I enjoyed that knockout a lot. But how can you trust this guy? We've watched it. His takedown defense is not good. His gas tank is not good. This is a 5-round fight. Are we picking Mahmoud Muradov to finish up Kinsel in the first 2 rounds? I'm not. Ngiak didn't do that. Ngiak took him to a decision. Kinsel even took down Ngiak. You think he can't take down Mahmoud Muradov? Where's this Kinsel hate coming from? I don't understand. Why is he such a big underdog to Muradov? Is it just because he has the UFC banner behind his name? I mean, losing to Ngiak is not a bad loss. The guy's the best fighter in Oktagon right now, I'm pretty sure. That's who I consider to be the best fighter in Oktagon. Kinsel went all 5 with him. He took him to decision. He took him down. He did get worked. The leg kicks were a real problem. Mahmoud Muradov, he's primarily a boxer. He's not throwing leg kicks that much. I just don't think the takedown defense is going to hold. I think Kinsel's going to get a hold of this guy in the late rounds. He's going to struggle with that reach disadvantage. He's got like the height and reach, yeah. He's got like a 4-inch, because we're looking centimeters here. It's not 8 inches. Don't get a little too scared there. We're looking like 4 inches, roughly, like 3 to 4 inches of height. And same age, same point in their career. Kinsel was the champ. Muradov hasn't been the champ. He's chasing that. I don't think Kinsel's going to give it to him. I understand Muradov is incredibly dangerous. If he gets him out of there in those first 2 rounds, I can't say I'm too surprised. He's got the momentum right now. He's riding off that knockout. Yes, it was a 41-year-old journeyman. I don't care. Still a phenomenal performance. He didn't really get hit too much. But Kinsel just has unlimited cardio. This guy's going to be there for 25. You have to be ready for 25 if you're going against Kinsel. Ngiak was, and he got the win. I don't think Muradov can win a decision against Patrick Kinsel. I think he has to chin him in the first 2. For that reason, I'm taking Kinsel. Muradov has been submitted. He's been taken down, submitted multiple times. We've seen this happen. I believe I misspoke earlier. I said Kyle submitted him. He didn't submit him. He just kind of white blanketed him. My apologies. I didn't mean to say. I know GM3 submitted him. That's the one that I was. That's the one I was most kind of worried about. Yeah, I think Kinsel's live to get this one down on the ground. Some ground and pound to submission. Maybe when he's pounding away, Muradov rolls wrong, opens up a choke. Kinsel's a strong-ass, compact dude. This guy's ground and pound sucks. He is typically losing on the feet, though, which is why I'm a little hesitant to, like, throw something serious down on him here. Like, I really do want to, like, make some money off this pick because I think Kinsel's a great underdog here. But it's just really hard. When you're looking at, like, Kinsel's last couple fights here, we're not talking about the Ngiak one. Obviously, when he got him down, he was working good. But the Wawrzyniak win, he was kind of getting brutalized on the feet. He was getting his ass kicked on the feet. The second it hit the ground, though, the second he got the takedown, the tides changed. He took the back. He did everything right. And that fight just completely turned, got the submission easily, finished it from full mount, didn't even have to go to the side. That's how tight of a squeeze this dude has. He's just a strong-ass dude. I think Muradov can be taken down. I know he can be taken down. I've seen it. I know he can rustle fuck people like Brian Barber, Rain. I don't care. Patrick Kinsel is legit. He was the champ for a reason. I don't think he's going to get it back because Ngiak is just so damn good. But Kinsel is going to win this fight. I'm going to pick him by decision. I don't think Muradov's going to give up the submission, but he's going to give up the time on the ground, the time against the cage. And I think Muradov's cardio is not going to hold up. He's going to gas out that 5th round. He's not going to have any danger. So give me Kinsel by decision. And then this one, Ray, I mean, what are we doing? Vemola versus Ve. What are we doing? I think this is going to be the last fight for both these guys, like in their career. I don't see a reason why either of them should keep fighting. I think that's kind of why they're doing like this infinity belt thing. It's like to summarize this trilogy, to put these guys down in like the record books. And then it was like the rematch of the century last time. And who am I kidding? Vemola's going to beat him. Ve has been retired. He was retired for like 5 years. Then he came back to do the rematch, got submitted easily, and they're like, take another couple years off, let's do it again. I mean, Vey is typically like a super durable guy, or at least he has been throughout his career, but he hasn't fought. Like Vemola, is he going to get knocked out? I don't think so. We're watching this guy fight Will Fleury. Phenomenal fight, by the way. That was like a bloodbath. Fleury was throwing everything, and he was throwing everything in the kitchen and the kitchen sink and everything, and the toaster is what I was going to say. Everything in the kitchen sink. He went to the bathroom. He threw the bathroom sink at, like, everything's coming at this guy. He's not going down. He made it to 5 rounds to the decision. Vey's not going to knock him out. I think Vemola's just going to take him down and pound him on the ground, choke him out again. I'm calling a lot of submissions on this card because a lot of these guys are just kind of gritty, grind it out, take you down, beat you down until you give up a position, and they're going to submit you. That's just who a lot of these guys are. That's an awesome style. I love that style. They're fight finishers. These guys are both a little bit old. Vemola has been fighting, though. He did take a beating against Fleury. That's my only concern. Didn't get chin then. I'm not going to pick him to get chin now. Obviously, Vey got him in the first round, like, way back when they did this shit, like 6 years ago. But yeah, give me Vemola. I think this is a pretty good spot for him. I don't see the danger coming back in Vey. I mean, how long has this guy been off for? I mean, yeah, he knocked out Vemola in 2019, retired, came back in 2024, lost, like, effectively retired again, and now he's coming back again for the 3rd time. I think Vemola gets it done. You know, I'm going to call it a decision. I think Vey's going to be more aware of the submission. Give me Vemola by decision. Lock it in, boys. Now, obviously, everyone knows regional MMA can be a little bit tricky, a little bit tough. Not all of these fights are available. You got to do some real digging. You got to watch, like, highlights, different angles to get different points of the fights. So don't put your life savings on this Oktagon card, but these are my picks. I'm not seeing a lot of guys talk about this. I think it's a phenomenal card. I highly recommend you guys watch it. I'm sure you can find it on any of your illegal streaming sites. Or what Oktagon does, which is really cool, which the UFC should do, is they understand that's a problem. People are going to stream their shit. So they just make the pay-per-view super cheap. It's like $10 or $12 to buy the pay-per-view. You get the whole card. I mean, I'm fine paying $12 to watch this banging-ass card. There's like a bunch of former champs on here. I think it's a phenomenal card. I wish the UFC would just go to the lower-priced pay-per-views. They'd probably make more money because people wouldn't be, like, as willing to stream it. If you make the pay-per-view $20, I bet a lot more people are going to buy it rather than $80. But just my 2 cents. You guys want to join that Discord, top link in the description. You want to see all the bets, join the second link. Of course, again, not financial advice. Do what you will with your own money. But yeah, catch you guys in the next one, man. Hope to sweep this card. That'd be awesome. Hopefully the UFC goes super well. I'm going to be doing the betting video tomorrow, the 5 locks, underdogs, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.